good morning, wherever you're joining us from. It is a pleasure to have you here. There is nothing as beautiful as being part of a solution that feeds into the humanity. We are all excited, we are hyped up, and we just cannot wait to see the impact of what we are doing. We are talking about the fund that is here to bring a financial freedom to those who cannot afford to be powered up in this time of crisis. You know, as I normally say, that crisis equals to opportunity. What kind of an opportunity are we having now in this time? And, you know, what type of contribution and energies are we bringing also into this initiative? That depends on us. But so far, it's been exciting. It brings different kind of vibe, you know, knowing that you are part of a global view of things. So you must know, if you are new today, that this fund is represented in over 20 countries now in Africa. We are growing strong, and we are also inviting other representatives to come and represent their countries and be part of this solution. And yes, very exciting. You want to be part of this, you want to invite your networks and your people to be part of this. Don't forget to network, mingle up, meet up with people, form partnerships, build your networks. This is what we're here for. This is what this platform is for. To everybody who has just joined us, please, when you join us, don't forget to throw in the chat who you are, where you're coming from, or where you're joining from, and introduce to us what you do, so that if anyone wants to connect with you, then they can do so via the chat. We must remember, as much as we are introducing a solution, this is also a networking platform. If you want to partner up with anybody, just check on the chat and see who is there and try and see who you can connect with. We are a continental network, and we are represented in the entire continent. We here in the audience, we have independent power producers, we have suppliers, we have manufacturers, we have sales teams, we have installers, we have site auditors. You know, we have everything that you might need to drive your energy business. We are all about energy, and we are all about the solution that will impact the continent and the entire globe. We want to use this opportunity, or rather, we want to use these critical times of chaotic emergency crisis. We want to use it to the best of our ability, where we turn it into a positive impact for our people, for our communities, and for our continent. We have a lot of interested parties throughout the entire space of our presentations. There are many people now who are coming in. They say they want to work with us, they want to partner with us. We have many people who want to support this fund. And, you know, it's a leap of faith that we have put in that is actually now bringing in fruits. And we can never be more excited, because, you know, sometimes we get excited about opportunities that come outside our continent, and we grow those opportunities into mammoth billion-dollar businesses. Now it is time that we stop exporting our numbers and stop exporting our resources, and using the numbers and the resources within our continent to build something that we can offer out to the outside world. You know, let's stop offering our half-baked selves to the world. Let's start packaging ourselves so that we can offer a complete package that is coming out of Africa. And right now we have a very timeless resource that is the sun. Let us use the sun and package it in a way that is going to reap some benefits for the economy of this continent. Whatever it is that we do, it is not only based per a particular country. This solution is first to improve our continental Africa and to spread outside the continent and offer help and solutions where we can possibly can. We do have many other countries outside the continent that are still struggling, in coming into grips with this crisis. So if now we have managed to build a very tangible and feasible case that we can use as a benchmark to go and take it out into the world, then let's do that. And as we move forward, we also want to invest in the technologies, in the new technologies, new energy or renewable energy technologies that we might want to bring into the space so that it can benefit this what we are doing. There's so much buzz out there. There's so much hype. There's so much momentum. Let's keep it going, because we are the only drivers of our own destiny. So if we don't move, if we don't stand up, and if we don't push, we cannot always be folding our arms and hands and expecting to be given aid and expecting to be given, spoon-fed. We cannot, we are over that time. We need to look into countries that have made it before us. Look at China, look at Hong Kong, look at Dubai. Those are the countries that started from scratch, and they used the advantage of what they had. Dubai used oil to diversify into different other types of trade. And, China, they drove away the noise, and they started strategically to put their resources together to work for their country. Why can't we learn from those? Why can't we do the same? We have more than enough to tackle this energy crisis. It needs capital resources. Let's put our capital resources together. Let's run. Let's do this thing. And I'm excited. I mean, my excitement is growing leaps and bounds every single day when I look into the progress, and I look into the excitement of the people, and I look into the selflessness of the people who are saying, we are here. We want to be part of the solution. Tell us, what do we need to do? How do we contribute? And, it's beautiful in our platform, because you don't just contribute, but you reap the benefits of your contribution. So what are you waiting for? By the time we reach the last lap of our series, we need to have an impactful, we need to have an impactful outcome, where now we can look back and say, oh yes, these 3 months, we are actually on to something. 3 months is a long time to really see the direction that we are taking, if it works or not. And we are not really getting into this to see if it works. We are pushing it for it to work. The only thing that is short is you, yourself, and your networks. Bring all your networks here, and let's push this together. We are still continuing with our virtual roadshow. We are still continuing with our campaign. Be part of the solution. Come and join us. Spread the word, spread the campaign. And as we are on that, as usual, I am going to share my presentation with you. And after that, I will be expecting some question and answers. And also, if you have a solution that you think we might bring to the table, bring it on. Let's see if we can tackle it. Let's see if we can use whatever resource that we have, so that we bring a huge impact on what we are currently doing. And let us just delve straight into the presentation. I will be very brief in the presentation, because most of it is more of a repetition of what we've already talked and discussed about. And if you want more information, you can always check our past recordings. They are available in our dedicated network. From the Roll It platform, you go to Roll It, and from Roll It, you can go to Bioscope, and you will see our channel there. And you can feed onto that as much as you possibly can, and try and grasp the information as much as you can, so you can spread the word, and also you can be fully part of this initiative. We are not backing down. We are not moving backwards. We are pushing forward. Nothing is going to be able to stop us now. The unity is all we have and is all we need. And let's continue building more on what we have. Let me delve straight into the presentation and allow us to get into that roundtable discussion where we are all bringing what we have for the benefit of this continent.